I called Her Majesty the Treasury in England to verify how much Harry had paid back to the fund. First, I didn't immediately asked about that. I asked about other expenses being done with the crown, and they were really forthcoming about it. And yet, when I asked them to confirm whether the 2.4 million pounds had been put back into the treasury to cover the debt, the expenses for that unnecessary refurbishment, they said that they couldn't confirm. And I asked why not. It's a matter of public record. They said that they were not at liberty of giving me that information because they couldn't confirm the amount, which means two things. Either Harry lied about it, because to this date, he's the only one who has issued a statement in that regards, saying that, and it was a very carefully worded statement that he issued. Didn't say the amount. Why couldn't he say the amount? I put down 2.4 million back. He doesn't say that. And he doesn't say that he put it back. It only says that a certain amount has been put that makes sure that he covers what he owes, which in his mind could be anything really, because he might feel that he doesn't owe any money because anyways they were going to refurbish that cottage. If you look at that, there's been the narrative quite a long time, even by the government, stating that they were due to refurbish it anyways. Yeah, they were due to refurbish it, but not to tear down walls and turn it into a house, a luxury house that they end up doing. So watch out for that, because the UK government is being sneaky and disgusting as well. They're not looking out for the UK's money, for the people's money. Okay, and because that's really odd that nobody has confirmed that. And when I did call them Her Majesty the Treasury, they were unable to confirm that to me, which should be something which is a matter of public record. Now, Meghan Markle has run out of time. This is a woman. Now that the crown came out, people are going on about the mistakes that the crown has made, the monarchy has made, yes. But because of that, they have learned the lesson. This is why Harry was advised. Harry, of all people, should know the perils of rushing into things, especially given that, of his mother. He was advised to wait, to get to know her, and also for her to know the ins and outs of the monarchy and how things worked. They asked him, not because they were questioning her. And what did he do? He used the race card. Oh, you're just saying that because she's half black. Okay, that wasn't it. They used the race card to get out of doing things that they should have, or to get out of being questioned for things that they're not doing well, or that are could be criminal. So Meghan Markle wanted to rush into it because she knew that, it's just a matter of time before she's found out. It's just a matter, her lies come with an expiration date because they're so public, and there's so many people alive, that can say, hey, you're lying, that can confront her. Now, people say, why do their friends cover up? She has such loyal friends because they cover up for her. It's not that they're loyal. It's just that they all have been in on all her nastiness. So if one tells on one, the other one is also as guilty. Make no mistake that the people who went to People magazine, those 5 friends who went to People magazine, first of all, they thought it was a stroke of genius. They didn't even consider Mr. Markle. They didn't even, they don't even see him as a human being, an elderly, with feelings, with worries. They really didn't care the stress that it could cause him, that it could make him sicker, that it could make him worrier. This is why these 5 people don't deserve to be protected, because the 5 of them plus Meghan Markle got together, and Harry, make no mistake, Harry has been part of this all along, got together and thought what way to screw over this elderly man who has given everything to this woman. And Harry was a big part of it. The only reason why these 6 people, I mean the 5 friends and Meghan Markle, felt at the time that they could get away with everything is because they had Harry's backing. Make no mistake about that. He probably thought he was in on it, and he probably thought it was a stroke of genius. Now, yeah, this is why she wanted to hurry. It's not the monarchy's fault. She did want to hurry up. She knew that she would be found out. Just, her brother had already spoken out and even written a letter. And in the letter, if you go back and read that letter, clearly spells everything out. Now, the monarchy, the royal family, not the monarchy is an institution, but the current royal family are covering for Harry and Meghan. Make no mistake about that. They are still on that website. They're still there. They are covering for them. They are allowing him to get away with everything that he has been getting away. There needs to be a purge in the royal family, because Meghan Markle is no Princess Diana. She was told, wait, get to know each other, get to know how we work, get to know the ins and outs. But no, she needed to get married to have that title. I mean, whether or not she married, she had the exposure, but nothing in comparison to being married. Can you believe it? This woman had access to historical figures like the Queen of England, Prince Philip, Princess Anne, the Princess Eugenie and Beatrice. They are all royalty, and she basically used them, but again, with Harry's blessing. Because Harry has always had a chip on his shoulder against William. That's all there is to it. Now, what the hell is the royal family doing? The current royal family. Monarchy doesn't necessarily need the Windsors. The Windsors need the monarchy. There are many royals that are not Windsors, that are not the Windsors, who could easily occupy their place. It doesn't have to be a Windsor, History is filled with families taking over the crown. And the people should have a choice. Because the Windsor family right now is in disgrace. And I am a monarchist. I love Her Majesty the Queen, but I think the way she's handled this, it has been very obvious that she will always put her interest, financial, above everybody else. Now, the reason why people don't change. We all know that. We modify our behaviors if we have a lot to gain or too much to lose, but we don't change. Meghan Markle and Harry are never going to change. Her Majesty the Queen is never going to change. Prince William is never going to change. Prince Charles is never going to change. He's rotten to the core. So the fundamentals of a human being doesn't change. We are, as I said, forced to modify our behavior if we have a lot to gain or too much to lose. But we don't change. Fundamentally, we don't change. If allowed to roam free, it shows the true nature of an individual. So Harry and Meghan Markle are never going to change. Her Majesty the Queen has shown that she doesn't put the people's interest above, and the people are paying for her well-being. Not only is she getting millions of allowance, or she's not paying taxes. For many people who don't understand how that is, I don't know if you get a paycheck, but in the paycheck they take, I think, 17, 25%, 30, 40. In Norway it's a lot more. It's really high, but it makes such a difference if you didn't have to pay taxes, because you would get so much more on your paycheck, right? So Her Majesty the Queen is not only getting millions of funds to cover all her expenses and whatever she may need. She's getting everything. And then on top of that, she's not paying taxes. And it runs in the millions. So they have to be held accountable to the public, even if they got one penny. It doesn't matter if they get one penny or 83 million pounds. They have to be held accountable, and they owe that to the public, especially nowadays. If they do go down, it'll be for financial. If the monarchy comes down, it'll be because of the shady financial dealings. Harry is a liar. He's a traitor. He's a deserter. Meghan Markle is a hustler, a small-time hustler. She was yachting everywhere around. They will continue abusing everybody. This is a woman who had zero compunctions about abusing her own father, her elderly father. She's just like her mother Doria, but that's just my opinion. But the royal family, the current royal family, they have to respect the monarchy. They're not respecting the monarchy nor the UK people. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a shady deal done with Eugenie next year. We're going to hear that, oh, they didn't pay back the 2.4 because this is the deal that it was reached, that they were only going to pay for additional stuff. Now, Netflix has not paid Harry anything. So I don't think he's the one who paid the money. I'm pretty sure it's Charles who paid it to quiet everybody, and they took advantage of the fact that Netflix had signed them up. So they said, oh, we're going to put that. But it's not. I don't think so. And Prince Charles is going to claim as an expense as well. You know, and he's going to get about 40% tax back on that. So yeah, they're screwing everybody around. I think that the only person who can save the monarchy for real, and I mean, I'm not being favoritist or anything, is Prince William and the Duchess of Cambridge, who are actually beautiful. And I don't know, I cried when I saw that their dog died. I mean, I've had my dog died. It's horrible. It's something that, you know, it's hard to recover from. So yeah, you can see I'm tearing up because I do miss my dog. And to have the sugar saying nasty things about that's disgusting. That's disgusting, but that's the kind of people that Meghan Markle attracts. Anyway, what do you think? I think our time is up.